This is Sunchild, the creation, the retro surfboard line by Ja. Ja, yours truly has it, in Mauna Lani Heights on Oahu. Just wanted to go over a quick one too about what these surfboards are about and what inspired them. And there really aren't any feminine surfboards on the market, like girly boards for ladies specifically, like keeping our weights and body types in mind and our color preferences, and like moving away from like hearts and flowers and like stupid wahine style crap, and like moving towards more stylish gear. So just explaining what this is about. Sunchild, here we have our logo again, and it has a sunrise shell in the logo for like the ocean mama, ocean sister. And there's a 70s vintage fabric inlay on the board, and that gives the board strength, and it also gives the board weight, which is like a classic weight that a classic surfboard would have. This is a 6.0 pintail double ender single fin. It's a really fun board. It catches waves like a longboard, so it's good for the beginner surfer and it's good for the female surfer. It has this is what you call a leash plug, but it's an old school leash plug. It's like I've studied the nostalgia and roots and history of surfing over the years because I find it fascinating, and it has a fabric wood inlay single fin that's been glassed on with a kamikaze sunrise stripe. And it's a baby blue opaque on the bottom, so you can barely see the stringer. I glass and tinted this board myself in Wailua at the sugar mill with help from some friends, and as you notice, it's got like a good girth to it. If you look at it from the side angle, it's got a good thickness and a good width, so you're going to catch a lot of waves on this board. And what's cool about this board is it's like an all-around good board. If the waves are small, you can ride it, and if the waves are 6 feet and over, you can ride it. Like, catches waves unreal. I cannot emphasize that enough. So this is like the all-around good board for someone who wants to make the transition from a longboard to a shortboard, or for someone who's comfortable on a shortboard and just wants a fun board to ride around. Like, good for a wave like Malibu, good for like point breaks in California, and then also good for some beach breaks here in Hawaii. So I nicknamed this board the Gypsy, as like a gypsy would travel with their surfboard around the world, and it's like an all-around good functional board that you could travel with. So on to the next board. These are just the models, the surfboard models that I've shaped in glass and created. So this board, the Genie, this one in specific is a 5.2 twin fin swallowtail, and we did a strawberry fabric inlay on this one and a baby pink pin line. It's pretty cool. This board's super fun, and like it's really loose. So this is more for a more advanced surfer. We have again the wood glassing twin fin and an opaque fuchsia on the bottom, and once again our logo here. But what I like about this board is it has a really like retro beak nose that you see in like a lot of old boards. So it's got like a down nose. If you look at the nose, it like actually goes down like that. And it's got a good thickness. It's like 3 1/4, 3.5 inches thick, so you can fully catch waves even though it's only 5.2. So if you stand it up next to me, it's actually a lot shorter than me. It like comes up to my chin just about. But you ride it with like your feet off the tail, and you're like kicking into waves sort of. And this board catches waves unreal too, believe it or not, despite its